Hello folks, Don Brooks here. The title of this Don Brooks episode is Needed, an honest discussion on CRT. Ms. Von Burton, do you know what CRT stands for?
Critical race theory?
Yes, critical race theory. And before I get into it, let me say, I think they shouldn't call it critical race theory. It should be called critical race issues, because it's not a theory. A theory is something you think. This is not a theory. Critical race issues is what I would call it, but for lack of a better word, critical race theory. There's been a lot of talk about what it means. So what I'm going to do, because I was so confused about it too until I finally found out what they're talking about. So allow me to read. U.S. social institutions, meaning the criminal justice system, the educational system, the labor market, and healthcare systems are laced with racism, embedded in laws, laced with the racism embedded in laws, regulation, rules, and procedures that differential outcome by race. It calls a differential outcome by what race you are. It's not the racist, although the racists are people that probably designed the system, but it's the system. It's a system we have of these things. And white people, not all of them, some of the white people don't think about it. And we have grown accustomed to it, too many of us. The institutions, not the races. You're not going to stop a person from being a racist, but we need to fight to change the institutions from being laced with racism, as they say. There's a movement by the Republican Party to not teach these things in school. We don't want to teach critical race theory. Here in Texas, the Governor Abbott has stopped it. We're not going to talk about critical race theory, critical race issues. Why don't they want to talk about it? The reason I feel that they don't want to talk about it is because they want to say, oh no, we haven't done anything wrong. We're a perfect union. Well, that's what one of our documents say, a more perfect union. It says more perfect as to insinuate that this nation is perfect. No, it's not. But if we want to get to perfection, we need to face our demons. And one of our demons is critical race theory and the institutions that have been born out of this thing, out of these issues. So that's what critical race theory is about. It took me a long time to digest it. But it's the institutions that favor one group over another by definition. So slavery happened. Lynchings happened. Jim Crow happened. And Governor Abbott, you can't whitewash history. And I'm hoping that this thing, taking it out of school, doesn't catch on. We need to abolish that. That's what needs to be abolished. Critical race theory. That's what it's about. Talk to you later.